The Marvel show's looking pretty good, and of course, it's May. It's time. We got Civil War hitting theaters on May 6th.
Mm-hmm.
You guys let us know if you saw it. Throw up your reviews. We were chatting about that a little bit earlier. I know you were saying you're really excited. You want to be there.
Hell yeah.
This weekend. And
I'm stoked.
I myself am on the other end of well, maybe when it comes out on DVD.
You see this? You see this?
Yeah. Hey, proudly see that. DC4L. No, I'm excited for this, but it's like I have my initial nerd gripes. To me, this is not Civil War, and it's really it's really misleading.
Right.
And that could just be me.
Did you want Civil War though? It wasn't that good of a comic. I mean, to be honest with you.
But it was a big deal at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It set the precedent, and that was something in the Marvel Universe. I mean, that brought in the whole Marvel Universe.
Yep.
I mean, that affected the X-Men. That affected Fantastic Four and everybody.
Yeah.
And again, this goes back on the licensing pissing contest that they can't seem to get over. Because like in this case where it's like, oh, but we got Spider-Man. Cool. So he's going to be the one mutant?
Well, he's not a mutant.
Well, what is he? He's
he's radioactive. I mean, he's bitten. You know,
he's a metahuman.
He'd be meta.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But other than the Avengers, nobody else is.
Yeah. So
other than Captain America. So it's Captain America and Spider-Man.
Right.
The two guys that are truly affected by the Registration Act.
So I'm honestly more excited about this movie because it feels like an Avengers movie more than anything so far. And Avengers movies thus far have been so much better than the standalone movies in most cases.
Right.
Like Winter Soldier stands out above the rest. The original Iron Man stands out above the rest. But as far as the solo movies go, they're good. But the Avengers movies are just so much better. I guess save for Avengers too.
Mm-hmm.
So 50% of the Avengers movies that have been released thus far have been so much better than most of the other solo movies.
You know, and we were talking about that earlier. Like Winter Soldier, I honestly I enjoyed it in the theater, but there wasn't anything memorable for me. It was like it was a Bourne Identity movie with Captain America, and then here we are. Oh, it's Civil War.
Yep.
And it's like, well, as everything we've seen in these previews right now, to me, I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see Black Panther or whatever, but I mean, realistic, you know, I'd be happy waiting for DVD, or it's one of those I'll end up in the next month. You know, it's like, hit up a Sunday matinee or something just for the sake of seeing it, you know. But I'm worried at this point where this is going to open up. This is supposedly now going to be a setup to Spider-Man. And then this is all supposed to be. I feel like we're getting away because it's like, all right, we're doing Infinity Gauntlet after these other 12 movies, and then Avengers 3, you know, is going to be this or. But at this point, it's like, I think there's 8, 9 other movies that are going to pop up before we get
Ragnarok still.
Yeah, we need a Thanos story.
Yep.
You know, Brolin was cast. I mean. I don't know if it's in production at the moment, but
so you're saying you're not all for the new Avengers then, huh?
No. I liked them. Age of Ultron I thought was absolutely dreadful.
Really?
Yeah.
I gave it a second watch. I recently bought it because they're freaking Pokemon at this point. You gotta get them all.
Right.
And I actually liked it the second time around more than I did the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time it was just there to me. It was like, that's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I just enjoyed it more. I don't know if that was just, you know, your mood can affect how much you enjoy something or whatever. And I don't remember being in a mood in either instance. But yeah, I thought it was better the second time around.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I knew what was bad and I didn't really care. So.
I still don't understand why Ultron didn't just go and pick up an island out of Hawaii or Antarctica or Florida.
See, this is you freaking nerds and your
your
gripes.
I never understood the meaning of the location.
Can't you just go with it? I just
No.
You know. I have a picture of Earth. Where am I gonna? I'm looking for a chunk that I can scoop out and throw back at this planet. I'm probably not gonna go. I'm not coming to North Dakota to pick up. I'm gonna pick up.
I guess the only thing I could think of is maybe because Shield was already, or not Shield. I'm sorry, Hydra was already there, so all the equipment was already there.
The base was there.
Yeah, I guess that would be my only thought, is that the base was already there, but
save some troubles.
That's true, because he's
Ultron,
so he's like supposed to be this incredibly, intelligent being,
right?
So it's supposed to know everything. So you're right, he would pick out a.
And I still don't understand where, as soon as he escaped into the internet, like the Gremlins 2 electricity gremlin, if that's the case, why not jump yourself up and turn off every satellite floating around Earth and let those all come crashing down at once?
Because what's his name? The
Vision?
Not the Vision, the other one. Who's the AI?
Yeah, that was Vision.
Tony Stark's AI.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis.
Prevision Vision.
Yeah. Jarvis saved him.
But it's like, I scrubbed it. But it's like, they didn't even know he was in the internet. If I can jump into the internet, first thing I'm doing, if I'm trying global havoc, you shut down those phones. And what's worse than 6 billion people without iPhones to control their lives? That's chaos right there. That would have caused rioting in,
That's
a third of the U.S. alone. Take away a cell phone for 3 days and watch everybody lose their minds. And then Ultron could then upload himself into all those phones and blow them all up. Which is funny, because that's actually, the plot of Stephen King's Cell, which is due out later this year. John Cusack. When